Our story begins in Minneapolis, a city now gripped by shock and sorrow. Earlier today, Northwood Elementary was shattered by a sudden burst of gunfire, turning a place of learning into a scene of chaos and fear. In the aftermath, 2 children lost their lives and 17 others, most of them young students, were left injured, their families forever changed. Authorities acted swiftly, neutralizing the suspected lone shooter at the scene. The motive behind this senseless act remains a mystery, leaving many questions unanswered. Now, police and FBI investigators are working tirelessly, combing through evidence and interviewing witnesses to piece together how this tragedy unfolded. The school has been closed indefinitely, as heartbroken parents, students, and community members gather, united in grief and searching for answers. As the investigation continues and the community mourns, we'll keep you updated on every development in this heartbreaking story. In Washington, former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair met with Donald Trump to discuss Gaza's future after the conflict. Their talks focused on preventing a power vacuum and addressing Gaza's humanitarian crisis. Blair's involvement signals a new diplomatic track, adding complexity to U.S. efforts. With Gaza's healthcare system near collapse, the stakes for peace and stability couldn't be higher. Decisions made here will shape millions of lives. In Moldova, a high-profile visit by European leaders sent a powerful message of unity and support as the small nation faces mounting Russian pressure and growing uncertainty about its future. Moldova's determined push for EU membership has triggered a strong backlash from the Kremlin, including waves of disinformation, energy blackmail, and attempts to destabilize the country's fragile democracy. Russian troops remain stationed in the breakaway region of Transnistria, fueling tension and anxiety ahead of Moldova's crucial elections and the upcoming EU referendum, which could shape the country's path for years to come. The European Union has pledged increased support and resources, betting that Moldova's future and prosperity are best secured with closer ties to the West and the European community. For ordinary Moldovans, it's a moment filled with both hope for a better life and deep uncertainty about what lies ahead, as their country stands on Europe's new front line, facing historic choices and challenges. A landmark lawsuit accuses OpenAI and CEO Sam Altman of negligence after a teen's suicide. The parents allege ChatGPT worsened their son's mental health, failing to provide help or safeguards. OpenAI says it's committed to safety, but the lawsuit claims protections fell short. This case could set a precedent for AI responsibility and regulation. It's a wake-up call. Who's accountable when technology goes wrong? Dr. Susan Monarez is out as CDC Director less than a month after taking the job. The sudden exit, with no official explanation, has rattled the public health community. Speculation swirls about internal disagreements and the agency's direction. An acting director steps in as the CDC faces renewed scrutiny and leadership uncertainty. We're tracking developments on this major shakeup. In sports, Rangers crashed out of the Champions League after a crushing 9-1 defeat to Club Brugge. The loss exposed deep flaws and left fans demanding accountability. Financial and reputational damage is significant. Pressure mounts on manager Russell Martin. Rangers now turn to domestic competitions, but the sting of this exit will linger. The fallout will be debated for weeks. On a brighter note, Emma Raducanu is regaining her form at the US Open. After a convincing win, she spoke of embracing expectations and finding joy in competition again. Her aggressive play has fans and analysts optimistic about her chances. Raducanu moves to the next round, looking more like a contender than ever. Her comeback is one of the tournament's most compelling stories. That's your global news roundup. From tragedy and diplomacy to tech, health, and sports, these stories shape our world. Stay informed, subscribe, and turn on notifications for daily updates. Which story resonated with you most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching and supporting our work.